I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet.
All right.
And why I made sure Clover did as well.
Snake, drop them lures on me.
To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice.
Well, that was a lot shorter than I thought the story was going to be.
He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards?
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, the message was attached to it.
I thought that card just had some rules for the Nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card.
That's right, none of us knew Braille, none of us fact-checked him.
There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
One moment. I'm sorry, I always pause just because of the thoughts running in my head, which could be nonsense, but I just want to spit them out there just in case. So Zero didn't tell Clover, hey, don't talk about it, or we'll murder Snake, even though, the events happened and, she thought Snake was murdered and all. And we mentioned she doesn't look like Snake. And Snake's blind. Sorry, Snake. What if it's not Clover? What if it's somebody else? I don't know. The fact that they just brought up the fact that she doesn't look like him. And I don't know why they brought that up. I'm trying to figure out why. But maybe he's about to say something, because, he is smiling at me like he knows stuff, so...
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment.
With how long it took me to find the book, June and everyone's probably dead by now.
And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment?
Yeah.
Maybe?
How much do you know?
Clover told me about...
Oh, good. I'm glad we're not recapping.
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo.
Ace.
Nagisa Nijisaki.
Probably Guy X.
Teruaki Kubota.
Ninth Man.
Kagechika Musashido.
Captain.
Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
I'm sorry, Ace, wear that outfit. That suit. It's a good suit, Ace.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man, and did the lion's share of the planet.
Wait, did I get that one right?
Kubota led the company's research and development division.
I am so good.
Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Huh, so it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Huh.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen?
But again, you're not like picking fresh babies who don't have different varying. I mean, even babies even babies who have different levels of problem-solving skills, critical thinking, and overall knowledge and stuff like that. Every time they chose a different group of subjects, like those all had variables. So that's dumb.
The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye.
Like, you would have to... Like, even if you cloned the people... Like, no.
And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it.
I was like, I like that movie, The Conjuring.
Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
So not true.
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
Come on, there's no way.
I'm sorry. Ace, just become an influencer. Get a TikTok, Ace. You don't have to murder people.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes. Close enough, at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary Project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
I did. That was the British thing.
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly.
If June is my sister... Junpei! We're in trouble here.
As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled
I know
at
our group isn't
transmitting.
siblings. Aside from possibly maybe Snake and Clover.
They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind?
No. What happened? How to get the answer was I very annoyingly spam clicked every single pixel on these screens.
It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields.
But why the Gigantic, which is, a famous ship, and why not on a unlabeled, unnamed ship, where... I don't know, it seems weird to use, a fancy, rich, expensive ship.
The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape.
Okay, again, sorry. I'm sorry I talk a lot. So when Junpei received the code for, the coffin, who was sending us that signal? Was it Santa sending it to us somehow? Was it a fourth wall break that we're sending it to Junpei somehow because, I did the safe ending already? Or is it somebody else? Is there another set of Nonary games going on at the same time here? Well, no, that would make sense, because Zero's running this, not Cradle Pharmaceuticals. So who? Who sent us it then?
But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely.
Well, that's
It was
cool.
the
I didn't
same
know
with
that.
the gigantic and building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields.
Oh wait, were the other kids too dumb to solve the puzzles themselves?
The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time.
I'm guessing they
We
didn't
need to
have
get out of here and
The
soon.
clues on their side. That makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm dumb.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want
They
to
wouldn't
ask you.
kidnap me for this test.
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Yeah, you need 9 on each side.
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing.
Santa and his sister.
They were brother and sister, like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane. That was the girl who died.
Akane Kurashiki died?
Oh shit, Connie! Sorry. Oh, wait a second. Wait, but... So... Oh! Sorry. There's like a the thing like in my brain. So the reason Santa didn't go without June, and why he's threatening, quote, quote, June, and nobody else in June's... So... Is... Wait, no. But Santa really... He would want revenge on people because his sister died, right? Who the heck is June?
9 years ago? Then, who is June?
This June says it the more polite way than I have.
No. That's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else.
Don't be
Of
reasonable.
course it was.
Junpei.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, alright? I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
No, I'll go ask him for you. It's no big deal to me. Oh, wait, I was supposed to hit this, right? Yeah, okay. This is it. This is what the shadow picture is pointing to. But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture? Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume. Well, would you look at that? There's a big red button beneath this book. I guess we should press this button. Click. Oh, what was that sound? It sounded like something really big was moving. It came from the top floor. Alright, let's go check it out. There's a keyboard in front of the numbers. And there are 4 Roman numerals on the wall. That's gotta be a hint of some sort. So that is reverse hexadecimal, right? So 13, 14, 10, 13. I'm ready. Well, I bet you gotta type something on that keyboard. Yeah, be going into your letters. And it looks like it's only 4 letters. Let's see. Yeah. Alright. So if A is 10... Oh, wait, no, wait. What was the thing again? Pull up the thing. Okay. So 13 is D. Oh, is it dead? It's dead. I don't know if I feel disappointed in that. I'm like, oh wait, that's easy. Yay! You did it, Junpei! It's unlocked now. Good job, Junpei. Whoa there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just makes me think that whatever's waiting for us ain't good. Oh, so what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go, hurry up. I didn't even look at anything else. Which door? Alright, let's get this thing open. Oh, I didn't even check the other door. That wasn't a rat test, was it? I think everything's a rat test.
Alright, this is the next.
Ugh, the door!
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see.
Snake, are you on the side with us?
Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
Is there any other way
It's
out?
on our side, good.
Well, there's another door over on the right.
Snake.
There's a card
Don't
reader
move.
next to
You're gonna
it.
trip.
It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah,
So
that might
pragmatic.
work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
This place is trashed.
Looks that way.
Oh! It's the devices, the red devices.
No way!
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer.
He's so snarky.
I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then. Let's begin.
I'm sorry. He's very snarky with his left arm. Like, he's literally my kryptonite. Study. There are piles of crap everywhere. Oh man, this place is a mess. It's so messy. I don't know where to start. Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzles we've solved in other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would shut himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles. He'd need to see his plan come to fruition. Oh hey! Hey Junpei! Isn't this a nautical table? Yeah, I feel like I've seen this before. Yeah, it was definitely different looking. Ooh! There are 4 indentations on the desk. I wonder if I'm supposed to put something in them. Yeah, probably, Junpei. Just maybe. Let's see what happens when I... Whoa! Well, now I got something on the screen at least. Huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out that Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code. Yeah. The dots in here look like the dits for Morse code. There are 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. But perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Yeah, okay, I'll try. Before I do that, though, maybe I ought to run through the instructions. If I just enter the... if I just tap it... Oh, yeah. Alright, let's do this. Wait, what? anything for that yet. Yeah, I don't have items. Why would I try guessing that immediately? Oh wait, menu, file. I got a map, right? Can I not take that off? Junpei, there's a wheel over here. Ah, that should work like the steering wheel. Steering? Stealing? No, I'm too poor for that. Stealing? That might solve my money problems, but I'd rather not. Oh, right. You were in the chart room, weren't you? There's a puzzle like this in the wheelhouse. I can figure out how this one works by just looking at that compass. I figured this thing will work just like the other one. The other one? The important part of this nautical table we just found. I set a match with the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel in the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the side here. Okay, then show me, now! Yeah, of course. Okay. Touch the direction, compass will go that direction. Then I gotta press stop when the compass is pointing where I want it to. Alright, let's do this! Okay, so south. And then we want to go east? No, west. Oh my god, it's right here. Okay, so go west next. No, I headed northwest. Back. Okay, so I figured if I just stop at a dash early, rather than trying to get it, that works best. Okay, west. I need to go southeast next. Alright, then I want to go northeast. Then I'm going to go east. I want to go north. Then I want to go east. There we go. Yeah, you did it, Junpei. Definitely didn't take you 4 tries to do that. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Hey, knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around right now. Check out the right side of the monitor. Just got slid open, something came out. Oh yeah. I heard a noise too. You know that big box in the hall by the exit? I think it made a noise. Like something unlocking, you know? A noise, huh? Well, let me grab my little prize first. Thank you, thank you. Big box near the exit. Let's figure out what the heck she's talking about. Not that. This? There's something written on these pieces of paper. You got 3 sheets of this stuff. Oh, okay. Oh! No! This is the part I don't like about Morse code! So I have to write something into that, into that other thing. But what's the code I'm supposed to write? What's this? The metal shutter looks pretty sturdy. It's framed with the black and yellow warning stripes. Alright, let's open it. Oh, all ice. Does it want me to type all ice into Morse code? Oh, holy shit. Or Alice? A-L-I-C-E? I don't know. That is pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in here. A coffin? A coffin? Oh man, does Seven think? Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No way. Could this be? I'm sorry, but what's going on? It's a coffin! I wonder if there's a vampire in it. Oh right. I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Oh man. I can't bring myself to tell them. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. Snake's touching it. All ice. Ah, the 2 machines. Holy shit. Man, this is serious. Ah, well, let's open it, shall we? Clover, if you could give me a hand. Okay. Got it. Ready. 3, 2, 1. Ha! Yeah. No luck. It doesn't seem to be ready to open. Yeah, but it's not like it's screwed shut or something. Yes, I believe it's locked in some other way. Hey, Seven, do you think you could open up with your superhuman strength? No. What's wrong? I think I'll just pass on this one, okay? What the heck? Very well. We'll just have to give up on the coffin for now. Let's look around the room a little more, shall we? Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the force of knowledge beneath the navel of the gigantic. Is that actually true? Okay. Oh! Well, that was nice of them. I didn't think of doing that earlier. No, we do. Dash. Dash. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, so it's a 2... Okay, maybe it is Alice. So... the I is... no, L is that. Long, short, short. I is dot. Oh. No, I guess it's not Alice then. So the third line is 3 spots. Oh, is it only 3 words? A 3... Oh, so it's a 3. Okay, so it's 3 and the last... Let's try die, just in case. No. What word? What's a 3-letter word that he wants me to spell? Ice? Fine! None of the words I looked up. I see. It seems you've solved the puzzle, Junpei. Excellent work. The answer was ice. How'd you know? All I had to do was listen to the sounds the machine made. After that, it was a trivial matter to decode them. No, it's not. No, Snake. Use your powers. You don't have to ask your powers if you don't know what Morse code was and you just guessed it from there. Ah, yes. I believe I heard the noise from somewhere outside. I believe I heard a noise from somewhere on the right side of the device where you saw after you saw the puzzle. It's something sliding open. Do you see anything that could have made that noise? Yeah, my little code. Well, here's the issue. Where's my third one? There should be 4. What's Snake doing? I feel symbols engraved just above each indentation. On the upper left is a steering wheel symbol. Upper right, the cross symbol. Mysterious circle. And lastly, a waffle pattern. Okay, so 1 is steering wheel, 2 is cross, 3 is circle, 4 waffle. Okay, but I only have 2, so that ain't happening for a while. Okay, so where are my other puzzles? Oh, whoa! Well, now I got something on the monitors, at least. What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. I wonder if these are the rules. Here, I'll read them to you. When you touch a numbered area, that area will be selected, and it will turn blue to indicate this. Touching a numbered ball just like in the area will cause that ball to move to the area. However, you cannot move the red balls. You can only move 3 to 5 balls in a single area. So, do the double 9 door without the 9 number. Okay. Oh, the digital rear of the balls in the area must match the number for that area. That's it. Now I got it. You say practice makes prefects? What do you mean practice makes perfect? Hey, let's see you saw the next one, then you can make fun of me. Yeah, someone else do a puzzle. Okay, so I need to digital root a 6 and 3 without the 9. God, it's gonna be a while. I'm so lucky I'm fast forwarding this all for y'all. It's 12, yeah. Heck yeah, I'm so good, that took me 2 tries! I'm not gonna edit that out. You're gonna listen to me mumble softly and quietly into that screen. Just so that I'm only proving their morphogenic field things right, aren't they? Okay, this is it, right? But nothing's happening. There are still 3 more indentations left empty. I imagine something will happen when they're all filled. Doesn't that seem likely? Cross was the next one. I don't have cross, so... Ooh. Thing's locked, it's not moving. Is this it? Found it. There's something on the screen now. No. Let me see that. Ah, I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. So you gotta use that to make the all cells on the right on the bottom green. Hey Junpei, I found this piece of paper in that thing. You might want to take a look at it. Do you think it's something to do with the puzzle? Thanks, Clover. This helps. Snake, you're smart. Just tell me the answer. Okay. Make all the cells all green. Yeah, I definitely did. I used brain and it was not just smashing buttons. Everybody's like, look, it's probably 9 hours, right? It's been 9 hours. 0. I need, like, a granola bar or something if you want me to think more, so I just hitting buttons. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart. You seem to have done an excellent job to solve the puzzle. Just what I've expected of you, Junpei. Oh, you're embarrassing me. Whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't have time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge. It's the cross that you need to do the next puzzle. This is a very puzzle-heavy room. Yeah, wait, what? The coffin's unlocked? Nuh-uh. Even it is unlocked. I'm gonna do this thing. Okay, cross. Hey, Junpei, something showed up on the screen. The puzzle sure looks a lot like the last one. Yeah, but there's more of those red balls you can't move. Oh, the numbers are different too. Same rules as last, though. I'll be fine. As I said, picture's worth 1,000 words. I think his brain's just melting. Isn't that picture's worth 1,000 words? Shut up. I'm trying, okay? Oh no, this one's harder. Okay, anyway. 9. 17. That's 8. 10. Okay. 9 and 16, 7. I am so good. One shot. Fuck you. Sorry. 0. I know you're potentially a good person, but fuck you, 0. I did it. That's awesome, Junpei. Only 2 left now. You can do it. Alright, so now we go to this. Alright, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. Just a box. And this is a coffin. There's gonna be something horrible in there, I know it. And if it's a gun, I'm gonna take it this time. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Oh shit. I can't believe I was scared of something like that. What do you mean, nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there? It's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Huh? Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. Well, there's something in here, though. 2 somethings, actually. Is that... what? Hey! Looks like we've got a plate with the emblem on it and... the Neptune key! Ah, yes, we finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway. That's correct, Clover. We do need to get out of this room first, you know. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible. I don't have any objections to that. Alright, into my pocket. Oh, crap. Was coffin the next symbol, or no? I don't remember. Oh, sorry. Alright, secret code. Alright, I'll be fine. If you can't think of anything clever, please don't strain yourself. You might hurt something. Oh, shut up. Think of something. Oh, 2 sevens, huh? Okay. So that's 13, which is 4. But I can't do a 3. So no. Okay. So that's 12. Right? Yeah, that's 12. That's 3. So 4. That's 7. And then if I do 8, 8, 16, 7. Excellent work, Junpei. Thank you, Snake. Thank you. I'm very clever. Last one, right? It's the 4th one. This looks a lot like the last one. Probably the last. Something will happen when we do this. Alright, no problem. I said like a liar. Okay, so... 8... Oh wait, plus 10, plus 7, 17, 8, and 4, oops. Wait, does it have to be, it had to be, what do you call it, didn't it? Yeah, never mind, it had to be, wait. Wait, what? How can it be 3? I mean this combo won't open the door. I can't move the numbers. Ten is 1. 0, give me a refund. Okay. Okay, so... do I need 3 numbers here then instead? Seven. No, I'm right. 9. 9 plus 8 is 17 is 18. Fuck you, 0! Sorry. Hi. Huh? Where'd that noise come from? Underneath the keyboard. Way to go, Junpei! You answered all the questions. Damn, Junpei, good job. Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. In the bottom left corner of the desk, I believe.
A picture. What the? What the hell is this? This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found murdered in the captain's quarters. He had the 0 bracelet on his left arm. And this second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the 9th man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit... Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the 9th man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently, though. Ace, the 9th man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the 9th man and the man you found murdered in the captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture?
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
Because it blew up.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
The back?
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
You know. Junpei, are you too stupid to know what the back of a photo is? Let me help you.
Huh. Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Huh. Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago. That means Ace, the 9th man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the one in charge of the Nonary project. But why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already knew.
Ah, of course. I understand now. Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
That's a bit of a jump, Snake. He could have been Guy X for all you knew.
He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence.
Okay, there we go.
I could never forget his voice. I couldn't be sure, though. After all, I had no way to check. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada. But Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right?
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did, then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota, Nijisaki, Musashido. Hongo, Kubota,
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it! Just be quiet. I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo, Kubota, Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Oh, everything.
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other 3 are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
You really want to know?
Of course.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
No.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, alright?
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for.
Santa, Snake, Akane.
They all gawked up at
No.
me.
The
suddenly
siblings
silent.
are split.
For the moment, from surprise and fear. Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others, in a private school uniform.
Who the hell are you?
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
The voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had 15 minutes. I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull them up. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach.
There was no blankets in the bed either, huh?
What the hell was I gonna do? But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
Wait! Everyone's wearing jackets. Everyone tie your jackets or long sleeve shirts and stuff together, like...
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan. I needed something from the room. When I got it, I dove back into the hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then... Sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought. Back in the cell, I'd torn the bed sheets
Okay,
into
so there were
strips
bed sheets.
and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done. All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right!
Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said!
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door...
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Don't worry about explaining. Yeah, don't worry about explaining.
Incineration will begin 5 minutes.
God,
Wall
take it
shook
10
him
minutes?
and the voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here!
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. The first one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
That creepy.
God damn it! What's going on here? Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
No! No!
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me. No point to going back to the cell, so we went down the other direction instead. After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. A plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut off, though.
Wait, what? If he's still in there...
Yeah, that's not good.
That meant we'd better... We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps, our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round. The devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform suddenly spoke.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Akane?
My kid's sister. The girl with the red necktie.
Akane. Akane. That's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too, and so did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
Why? Why would she?
No, that's impossible.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go.
Hey, kid, wait! God damn it.
I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail.
I'm going after him. You two keep going, all right?
The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated, and then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
We heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the arm and was forcing her into the incinerator.
Come on, goddammit, move!
But what's the point of that? Oh, that doesn't make any sense. That's not gonna do anything.
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator.
Ah!
Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. And then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But...
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
he started slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane!
You came back!
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing!
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright?
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please! Please help me! I'm really scared! I don't want to die, please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me?
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
What happened then?
There's still so much left.
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something... burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened. The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. The air was wavering, and in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
I mean, if you took an axe to Ace, I'd understand.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's her
What's
last
that?
name?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki. You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. You are correct, Detective. Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do.
Hold on, I need an age check. Snake? Are you trying to tell me you're under 30? Like, 'cause you're what? Let's say you were 15. Does that make you 24? Sorry, you look to be in your 30s, sir. I know that should have clicked earlier to my brain, but I'm like, huh?
I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. Alright, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother. You know that?
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now. I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Santa is Aoi, Akane Kurashiki, June's brother? There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
June's a liar.
What's that?
The body we found in the shower room. It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man, what kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
Hey, go easy on me, man. I just got my memory back, alright?
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments. Nijisaki, Hongo's assistant. Musashido, the man who financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you.
Ace?
Yes.
Yep.
Right.
Like, oh no, Santa, don't murder Ace.
The next target will be Gentaro Hongo.
The person who planned the Nonary project.
In other words, Ace.
What?
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is up.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
Keycard 0. And we'll use that keycard next episode. Alright, I will see you guys all next time. I just recorded a lot, so I actually had to go, edit some videos or whatever. Alright, see ya.